Hi everyone. So this video is totally going to be about the review of IPG Media Brands, Pune, where I have recently joined. And if you are someone who is thinking to join, or maybe want to apply, or you have already got converted, so congratulations. And if you have offer or you have anything, just curious about the company because you don't have much visibility and want to know about the company, so this video is going to be for you. So I'll be covering everything as much as I can in this video, from work-life balance uh, to culture to HR, policies, salary, growth, and even the language barrier if you come from a different city. And apart from that, the issues that usually people talk about. So let's stay tuned. I will be covering one by one. So let's get started. So, for those who don't know about the company, in this thing is that I will be telling you so that if you want to apply, you should have an idea, or even if you're preparing for interview, so you should know have a background knowledge of IPG. So the first thing first, IPG Media Brands is a global media and advertising network, and they handle campaigns of a big international brands. Here in India, they have a multiple offices in cities like Mumbai, Pune, Chandigarh, and I think in Gurgaon as well. But I'm not 100% sure of that. But they are currently majorly hiring for the Pune office. Probably there are chances that soon it will be merged with Omnicom. So they are trying to expand and increasing their headcounts as much as possible. Let's talk about the joining experience. Okay, so let me tell you my joining experience and the experience that I have heard from the colleagues who have joined on the same day as me. So, for me, the onboarding was not as smooth as possible because I feel like they took more time and they kind of, I don't know what they wanted to do. Like, I gave an interview in June, around June and July. Uh, I received a mail from one of the HR that if I am interested in joining the IPG, and at that time I was actually looking for different opportunity, but also side by side a part of a different company. But I responded to them that yes, I'm interested. Please tell me more. They came up with the JD and all. I had a call with HR and everything went smooth, but they took a lot of time to schedule that interview. Instead, they were very much into like confirming the same thing like 10 times. Uh, I cleared the first round, and they told me that soon I will be having the second round. And it took at least a 1 week. Then they scheduled the second round. So as soon as the scheduled the second round, I cleared that round as well. So basically, there were two rounds for the interview. Both of them were, the functional one, not the behavioral one. In the both interview rounds, I was asked about the digital marketing and the paid social and search field. Uh, Apart from that, there was no virtual test. There was no any other type of test, written test that you may see in PGD or maybe in Group M or any other company like Tetsu. So interviews kind of smooth. There are not much rounds, but the main thing is they kind of very doubtful when they are trying to reach out to you. Like, I cleared the interview, I received the message as well, mail that I have cleared the interview, but they took at least like a more than 1 month to tell me that I will be receiving offer letter. They were more focused on like if I will join them or not, or maybe like why would I not join if like I don't know what was the reason, but they take too much time for onboarding. It took me 2 to 3 months just to onboard and join and get the offer letter and join the company. My initial date was much earlier, but HR was kind of doubtful with me that if maybe I will join the company or not, since I'm coming from different cities, since I am a woman and I will do night shift alone. So she was very much concerned about it. So I was like, maybe that's the case for some people, so it should be fine. And but at the same time, when I was having the similar discussion with my colleagues, I got to know that their onboarding process was very much smooth. Like, within a week they had offer letter, within a week all the interview rounds were completed, within a week they received everything. But for me it was a totally opposite. Maybe it can be different for people to people. And yeah, also if they have an office in Mumbai as well, but still if you are from Mumbai, you still have to come to Pune, and they say directly no if you say that I want to join a Mumbai or different office where you live. If you are hired for Pune, you are welcome in Pune only. Okay, that's about the onboarding process. Uh, Also, many people were asking me about what type of documentation that you might need. So basic documentation that you can take is offer letter. the leaving letter, resignation letter, and these are the main things. Don't forget the salary slips. I forgot to have the resignation letter, so I used my relieving letter, and so it worked for me. The rest other verification documentations like Aadhaar card and PAN card, and always make sure the Aadhaar card is linked with PAN card and with your number as well. Let's talk about work culture. So work culture. Mm, so forget the HR. There is no use of HR right now, but they have a different process like the clusters. They don't have teams or something like that. They have a cluster, so even the cluster works when you are sitting. You get it's just like school. You get a position where you have to sit where you want to work, but usually people don't follow it. They sit wherever they want. They have only two floors, 11th and 12th, and you can sit wherever you want. That's what I have seen it, but the HR says it that you have to sit on your allocated area only. Okay, and teams are usually structured. There is a cluster leader, there is a manager, there is a stakeholder manager, and you also get assigned to a buddy which helps you and trains you when you get onboarded. So when I joined, I shadowed one of my teammates. He helped me to understand what type of work that I need to do, and he usually is the replacement when you are sick or not available. So he will be working for you, or maybe you will be the replacement for him or her when he's not available, or maybe if it's needed. Uh, Coming to me, I feel like the where my cluster, majority of the people that I have seen is not very much professional. Even though we had the 1 day long HR round about the behavior and the policies and the posh thing, as a woman I don't find it them very much professional. Also, if you talk about the team vibes and the vibes of the company, if you are a woman, you might feel weird. Like when I remember my first day, even it was the same review for my colleagues that joined with me on the same first day. That there is a very huge ratio of men as compared to women, and it becomes very weird and it kind of gives you creep when you join on first day because there's a lots of stairs and lots of people coming around, which you might not feel safe. And it was a review for many people that people stare you just because you're a woman, or I don't know what was the reason exactly. So that was something that I don't like, and I don't know how to solve this, but I think I've got used to it. People just stare me and I'm like, okay, uh maybe it's me. I cannot say much. I don't want to say much about this. Work-life balance. So majority of the shift that you get is night shift. So uh, it's not, there is no much thing to say. You have to stay at least 9 hours in the office, and it's like 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And you might be asked if you are okay with the night shift, but it's good if you don't get. But it's kind of okay. There's not much work. I haven't seen many people doing much work. They're just roaming around. They only do work for a few hours and just chill. But apart from the company and everything, I feel say that I am doing night shift for the first time in my life, and it's kind of it messes your mind, and it's not good for your health. You can already see the dark circles, which I never had in my life. I will talk in a different video, and that's the thing. So if you work throughout the day, you will sleep throughout the day. Next day, I sleep literally. Come home from office like 6 a.m. and from I go gym, and from 8 a.m. till 7:30 or 8:30 p.m. I sleep. I just don't have life out of it. But it's not like I have too much work. I have zero work, but still it's affecting me like this. I don't know how to solve this. People are generally nice, helpful. They usually help you out. Even if you don't have a buddy, you will have a manager who will be always be there for you to help you. Uh, it I cannot say much about people because it totally depends on person to person, right? So HR leaves and policy. Coming to policy, I might not be saying much about it, but let me give you just a hint. It's not something. If you are coming from a very good companies like RPM, PGD, who have a very good structured policy, IPG is still in nursery class and still building its policies, and it's not something that you might feel welcoming when you hear them for the first time. Yeah, please don't forget to check your salary slip because there are lots of things which I miss to check my salary slip, and it really, I just cannot say much about it, but I can say if you want to in next video. Salary and appraisal. So usually the IPG is currently having a target of increasing headcount for like 5,000, and the current headcount is around 2,500 something, maybe 200 plus, 2,000 plus. Sorry. So if you want to join, then they will be happily to onboard you. Apart from that, I feel like it's easy onboarding because there is a lot of mass hiring every other week. New batches joining, and every week there is 50 to 60 or maybe 100 people are joining IPT, so you can understand the pace. They are usually providing, as per my colleagues and gossip I've got to know, they are usually giving for 40 to 45 or maybe 50% hike to each person. It depends on you how you are negotiating it. Okay, so moving next, I'm not sure about appraisal and promotion because every second person that I've met is currently in probation. Yes, there is a probation of a 6 months in this company that you need to clear. Uh, so that's something. Also, if you are in probation, the notice period is only 1 month. It can be buyout if you pay them, and general notice period is after clearing probation is 3 months. Okay, so uh, they also provide a drop facility, which is weird because as a woman, if you're really caring about me, you should be picking me up at 9 p.m. dark instead of giving me a drop at the sunrise, which just doesn't make any sense. Language and local culture. Majority of the people that I have seen is from South, like and Marathi, Mysore, Tamil, Telugu. These are the major population. But right now I can see that many people from like North are also joining them, like Uttarakhand, Delhi, Ghaziabad, and many areas. So to be very honest, you might find groups here. Like I have seen, like there are multiple groups, which is I think is natural, because maybe of the language thing. That you will find a Tamil group, you will find a Telugu group, you will find a Marathi group, you will find a Hindi group, and all of them hate each other. Just sorry, that's kind of vibe it gives to me. So I just telling you. Generally, people are nice. Okay, so my final verdict about the IPG is like it's not something that too good, but it's not too bad. Like it's not too good, but it's not too bad. If someone is not having any other option apart from this company, then it's fine to consider relocating here. I also want to talk about the cost of relocating and the hunting of PG and all, and the city and the place, but I cannot say much about in this video. Also, uh, if you find this helpful, just tell me. If you have any question that you want to talk about, just add in this video in the comment section so that I can cover in next video. So this is a general review, nothing personal. It's just what I have seen. So don't be like, if you don't find it helpful, just okay. But it's just my general opinion and what I have seen. I'm not from Pune, so I have a very different opinion. What you might hear from different people who are already living here. So yeah, bye guys, peace.